What were the events leading up to Erica Kane's announcement that Miss Glenn was the child's real mother?
We had just finished taping an episode on adoptive parents, WRCW. Ironically, Erica Kane was co-hosting, and Edmund and Maria Gray were the guests. Mr. Dimitri Merrick, the owner at the time, accused Erica of lying, that she flied to Russia to adopt a baby. He said he had proof, and that he wanted her to tell the truth about where she really got the baby.
And what was the defendant's response to this?
Well, she said Miss Glenn was the mother. Miss Glenn was visibly upset. She ran from the room, and Erica bolted after her. They had a private discussion, and then Erica came out and rallied everybody into the studio and started spinning this wild tale about how Miss Glenn was the baby's real mother.
Objection, Your Honor.
How did you come to find the defendant hiding in your attic?
Well, I went into my attic because I thought I heard squirrels. And what I found was Erica Kane hiding.
And was it you that called the authorities?
Oh, yes. She had used my station to perpetuate this fabricated story. She used my husband and my home to try to avoid the law. I was a little tired of her using me.
I have no further questions.
Mr. Dillon?
Crucify her.
You were tired of her using you. When you called the authorities, didn't you also call a WRCW camera crew?
It was a perfect opportunity for news coverage.
Isn't WRCW covering this case as we speak?
Yes, half the world is covering it.
Yeah, but half the world didn't take a hidden camera to Erica Kane's and talk the way in, did they?
I wouldn't know.
Didn't you, in fact, take a hidden camera to Erica Kane and promise her sympathetic coverage?
Could I have a glass of water, please?
Answer the question, please.
I'm sorry?
Aren't you concerned now exactly with what you were concerned with then? To get sensational ratings for WRCW? Aren't you, in fact, using Erica Kane?
If I could just get a glass of water.
That's enough.
No.
You can't badger her like this, Your Honor. It's perfectly obvious she might faint.
You're in contempt.
No, Your Honor, no, he doesn't mean it. It's just, I'm pregnant.
Order in the courtroom. Order. Miss Chandler, do you feel well enough to go on?
Yes, I'm fine.
Mr. Dillon?
No further questions, Your Honor. The defense reserves the right to recall the witness.
Are you mad? Why did you give up like that?
Railroad a pregnant woman? The jury will turn on me in a heartbeat.
You're free to go for now. This court is in recess.
Not so fast, mister. You got some explaining to do. Now, is this the truth?
Not the time, all right?
Is this just a charade?
Adam.
What?
Not another word.
Is she just acting here now? Come on. Don't you go after her. Just stay right here. Stay.
Please, please, take a picture. Stay right in bed.
My hero.
What kind of a stunt are you trying to pull, Liza?
I'm not trying to do anything except to keep him throwing up, which would have been a good idea, don't you think?
Well, why did you have to make an announcement in the courtroom?
Because it was true. I'm going to be 2 sizes bigger in the next month. What am I supposed to tell everybody? That I was stung by a bee?
You planned this, you and Martin? Did you plan the whole thing?
Can't believe you caught me. We were up all night rehearsing. Thank God Trevor got around to asking that question, because I thought he went up on his lines. Why would you think I would be that conniving?
Don't play innocent with me. This isn't funny. I know what you want.
Do you? What would that be?
To humiliate me.
Well, it isn't going to happen this time.
You've gone too far, Liza.
Please.
You think I'm going to sit idly by while you flaunt your love child in my face?
Are you feeling guilty?
Guilty? Me guilty?
You turned your back on our child, just like you turned your back on me.
And we all saw Tad Martin come jumping to your rescue. Like the protective papa he is. Now everyone knows who the father is.
You won't even recognize the child as your own. Why do you even care, Adam?
Everything okay?
Yeah, great.
Mr. Jackson!
You don't look so good. Why don't you come over and sit down?
Thanks. Thanks for caring about me.
Guess I came in at a bad time, huh?
There is never a good time in my life.
Liza, I'm sorry. I guess that scene I made in the courtroom didn't help matters much.
You're the best.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Well, then call me when you know something. That was my PI. He says that Gloria and Dimitri were in South Carolina this morning. They took off for parts unknown. Could be anywhere by now.
Could we be any happier?
The people call Gloria Marsh to the stand, please.
Here we go.
That would be Gloria Merrick.
Mr. Merrick, you were called to testify earlier. Since you weren't here, I issued a bench warrant for your arrest.
Oh, I apologize, Your Honor. I had every intention of appearing in your court, but my life was suddenly, wonderfully complicated when this beautiful woman agreed to become my wife.
Order, okay?
He's been out of my life for months.
Order. Mr. Merrick, your
Gloria
personal
Marsh.
life is of no
cares?
concern to this court.
I was merely offering an explanation, Your Honor.
Is it true?
Dimitri and I are married.
You leave my wife alone.
Order. Order in the courtroom. Order. This courtroom will come to order. Order.
Oh, how fortunate he married a nurse.
This courtroom will come to order. 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 I will not tolerate this behavior in my courtroom. This court is in recess until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
I want to press assault charges against Tad Martin.
Dimitri, you provoked it.
Who provoked who?
You ran off, you married his fiancée. I'd call that provocation, wouldn't you?
Come here. Come here. What the hell did you do?
Lock me in here.
Have you completely lost your mind? How in the world could you marry Dimitri? What the hell were you thinking?
You hid Dimitri in the courtroom, and then you locked me in here like some kind of caveman.
Gloria, just answer me. How could you marry Dimitri?
Because he loves me.
What?
You heard me. He loves me, and he'd never even think about hurting me.
And I would?
You already have. Liza was found in your house, in your bed. I saw her deny it.
Why should I? Yeah, fine. She was there. She was sick.
That's it. That's the best you can do.
What do you mean the best I can do? It's the truth. She was sick. She was upset. So I made her sleep in my room because it's the only room in the entire house with its own bath. I slept in the guest room.
Really?
Yeah, really. Think about it. Did you see me in bed with her? No! And you bothered to ask me. I could have explained the entire thing. Hell, you could have asked Liza, but no, you thought it was a good instead to go out and marry Dimitri?
Sarcasm won't help.
Oh, but doing something like this will? God, why couldn't you just talk to me?
Because it would have been pointless.
Oh, my God, you don't believe me.
You just have such a wonderful way of explaining things.
You never believed me, did you? No, of course not. Ever since it started,
You wanted to keep things easy because the truth is you never trusted me enough to be faithful to one woman.
I tried.
Don't look now, sister, but you did a lousy job.
No, no. You are not going to turn this around on me. I suggested counseling, remember? And you said no. You turned your back on me, and then you turned to Liza. The minute things got tough,
I didn't turn to Liza. She was a friend who needed my help.
Dimitri is my friend who needed my help, and you demanded that I not see him anymore. And then you what? You had the audacity to turn around to Liza just because she's your friend and she needs your help?
That's completely different. You can't put the two in the same category, and you know it. Liza's not after me. I mean, there's nothing between us. We're friends. That's it. Nothing more.
There's been a lot more between you and Liza since high school, and you're never going to let her go.
Gloria, I don't have to let her go. I'm not in love with Liza.
Oh, so this is just a physical thing. Is that what you told Dixie, or is that what you tell yourself? You can make love to Liza because, hey, it's only physical.
I didn't make love to Liza. Nothing happened. Listen to me, okay? She was upset. She was sick. She had no place else to go because Adam had just thrown her out on the street. Okay? So I washed her face. I put her to bed. I said goodnight, and I slept down the hall. Look at me. Look. Right here. Honey, I was faithful to you. I've always been faithful to you because you're the only woman in the world that I want to be with. I don't love Liza, and I did not sleep with her.
Where did Tad take Gloria? Where, Liza?
Why don't you lay off her, Merrick?
Leave it alone, Scott.
How is she supposed to know where Tad and Gloria went?
Tad and Liza are inordinately close. She knows.
Uncle Adam, you're not going to let him get away with that.
Gloria found you in Tad's bed, didn't she?
I was sleeping.
Don't embarrass yourself further.
There was nothing going on. Nothing between me and Tad.
You should be elated. With Gloria married, there's nothing to prevent you and your baby's father from being together always.
You pregnant? With Tad's baby?
You are a pig.
I'm due at the station.
So you didn't sleep with Liza?
No. Nothing happened.
Well, if only I'd known.
If only, honey, why didn't you just ask me?
Well, because it was pretty obvious.
Who cares? Who cares if it was written on the wall? Your first impulse should have been to pick up a phone, to find me, to talk it out, to find anyone and talk it out. Instead, you run off and marry Count Chocula?
Well, she was there that night. I called for Nantucket, and you just said that it wasn't a good time.
It wasn't, Gloria. She just finished throwing up in my bathroom.
Well, then why didn't you tell me that? Why didn't you say, Liza's here, she doesn't feel well. Can we wait? Why didn't you tell me that then?
She just walked back into the room, and I didn't want to embarrass her. I didn't want to make her feel worse. Gloria, I made a stupid mistake, okay? A stupid, little, innocent mistake. So what? People do it. And yeah, okay, I admit it. Fine. Maybe I made an even bigger mistake, but trying to tell you who you could see and who you couldn't see. But that doesn't mean that I'm not crazy about you, that I don't love you. I never stopped loving you.
Are you sure?
Honey, how can you ask me that? Liza is nothing. She's my friend, not my lover, not my heart and soul. You are. I need you in my life. I planned for it. I lived for it. I'm still living for it.
Oh.
What?
Dad, I'm married to Dimitri now.
No, don't tell me that. Don't you ever tell me that. You're not married to him. That's a 2-hour-old joke. It's a stunt, not a marriage.
No, it is. It's legal.
All right, fine. So what? So we'll break it. We'll have it annulled. We'll do anything we have to. Why aren't you saying anything? Gloria, wait a minute. You don't love him, do you? You can't. You love me. I know you do.
Gloria! Tad, open this damn door. I know you've got Gloria in there. Gloria! Gloria, answer me. Gloria!
How you could humiliate me like that?
Well, I'm afraid you humiliated yourself, my dear. You, with Tad's helping.
You are incapable of being a father. Look at what you did to Haley. Look at what you did to Sky. Look at what you've done to Junior.
Leave my family out of this.
You are a brutal and despicable man. Hurting people is second nature to you. Do you derive pleasure from hurting me? Do you derive pleasure from hurting yourself? From hurting the unborn child? Do you get pleasure from this, Adam?
If you're experiencing discomfort, I suggest you may have brought it on yourself.
That's right, Adam. I forgot. You're never wrong. You're never wrong. You never have to doubt yourself or your beliefs. Because you're not a mere mortal. You're Adam Chandler. Stay away from my baby.
I have no desire to come near you or your little bastard. But since we're on the subject of parenting, Liza, I actually feel sorry for this child. This baby doesn't have a prayer. It's gonna wind up another screwed up little misfit. Go on, run to Tad. You're perfect for each other.
Tonight, we honor Liza Colby and her sizzling performance.
Bye-bye.